too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against the...
He's in the clear. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looks right for a quick completion. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Oh, and it's almost intercepted on the first possession here. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove it. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
But that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there.
So we got the opening drive. We got a big 3rd down. Why not go with that quick slant? It works. It typically does work. And it's a 1st down.
Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but a little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. Off play action, he's looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. So the UCF Knights offense out there for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. It's a run to the left. Picks up the first, looking for more. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, UCF.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Longhorns offense takes the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a shotgun run call. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Scanning the field. It's Manning. The ball is caught. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
That completion makes it second and medium. Wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for you.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face. You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're third down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's complete on the crossing route. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Catch made in space. Look out. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down at the 17.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
Eludes a tackle. Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Longhorns trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On second and goal, they hand it to him again. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the UCF offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Close to the tight end. That is broken up and incomplete.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Looking to throw. It's Jackson. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain will spot the ball for 31.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
But the gain is just 1 yard, so that's up a 3rd and 9 now.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looks to the left for a quick throw, but they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. The Knights will line up to kick it away. And the offense will punt for the first time this afternoon. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. The defense scoops it up. He'll be brought down. Nice play to make the touchdown. Knights. The defense produces 6 points. That is any defender's dream. Comes up with a fumble. Takes it back to the house.
I can't believe the speed that this guy has to be able to score. I thought maybe he picked it up, maybe go a few yards, but instead he took it all the way to the end zone.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Now begin with a quick throw to the left. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop. The offense pinned back. Play fake, looking to throw. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
To the air, it's Manning. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
And this is a big-time play by this linebacker showing his versatility. We know he can stop the run, but in zone defense with cover 2, he's got an area he's got to be able to defend. That's exactly what he did. And I don't know if the quarterback even saw him or knew that he was capable of making a play like that.
Takes the handoff. It's Nixon. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal upcoming. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to score, they'll run it to the left side. Defense will make the stop, and what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. It's UCF in the lead. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a third and goal. Receiver in motion now. Third and goal, will try to run it in. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT puts him up 13 now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back in motion now. Play action here on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Baxter. Breaks into the clear.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Back to pass. It's Manning. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. He'll field the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. So here's the first play of the drive now that began at the 41. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Grab behind the line. It's Burke. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now. Handoff here from the shotgun. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Complete on the shovel pass. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a 1st down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down now. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. The punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 10. And the UCF offense back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He fires downfield. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him? At the 20, inside the 10. Touchdown, Knights. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Such a well-designed play here by this offense to find a way to get the ball to the gifted tight end. He's got the size, he's got the speed, he's a difficult matchup, and here he shows he's got the speed to take it all the way into the end zone for that touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Throwing off play action. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. After the 1st down loss, it's 2nd and long from the 22. Pass complete on the crosser. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start
trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments.
Oh, he's swarming again.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Pressure is coming. He's looking to scramble.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
2nd down after that previous play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. They'll try to run for the 1st down. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback every time they drop back to throw.
Oh, no, trapped him back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less.
Well, the offense rolls the dice with its play call here on fourth down, and the defense rolls the dice as well by bringing the kitchen sink. Demolished the quarterback that time on the blitz.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking for a gap. It's Nixon. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll hand it off. He gets loose. He's got the first and still going. Here he goes. Out of bounds after another huge chunk on the ground. What a job by this offensive line today. Here we go. That huge explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone. Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCF.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Longhorns hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. To the air. It's Manning. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
UCF 34, Texas 14.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped, but a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
2nd and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Tackled after a short return to the 23. Nice play by this defense.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
If I'm on this offensive line,
I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Caught by the receiver. Completion, that's about 9 yards, not enough for the first, and it's 4th down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They went for it and failed on 4th down earlier. Let's see if they fare better here. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Launching one to the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on 4th down.
Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Boy, the timing here by this defensive back, that is tough to do. You know, we always use the term great ball skills by a receiver, but here the corner locates the football and knocks it away. Great play.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. He's looking deep again. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Orlando. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
begin the second half. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Fires it on the move. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here we go.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And now the handoff. He's in the clear. Here he goes. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
The Knights will line up on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback does the handoff. And he's stopped at the line of scrimmage. The defense swarming him that time.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down play coming up. Looking downfield, it's Jackson. Short pass finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Nixon. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. That miss leaves the lead at 20 points.
Man, I thought he hit that pretty clean. Good hold by the holder. Everything looked to be the way you'd like as a kicker. He just misses it, and the ball trailed on him and ends up hitting the upright.
Fights off a defender. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen to kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was
taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming on.
Well, one of the few times times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up.
And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They get him to the ground, heads up by the offense to keep possession, but he's still short of the marker. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Longhorns will line up to boot it away. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. Okay, so the UCF offense is back out on the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On first down, it's play action. Tries the right with a quick throw. That's knocked away. Defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
The receiver looked a little bit sloppy getting out of that break slow and forced the quarterback to be late with the ball, and it made it easy for the defender to break on the pass.
And the wideout goes in motion. Again, thrown out of the RPO, but it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Jackson. Hit as he releases it, and the pass falls incomplete.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And now the first play of this drive. They're set up at the 37. On first and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. And they pick up the first on the ground. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's brought down after a short gain. That's not going to be first down yardage.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Grab by the receiver. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving it. That's all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Brought down after a short return, but the interception gives the offense the football at the 40.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Defense is coming after him. The sure hands. It's Burke. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Second down after that completion. The back's got it. Breaks free. They stop him, but it's a first down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
To throw, it's Jackson. Grab down the middle, it's Wade. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
They look to throw it here on second down. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Over the middle. It's Thomas. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Now with one final quarter to play, we'll see if we can get your focus back on the field after that awesome event. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Testing the right side here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The Knights hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They bring it down at the 11, but it'll be first down from there.
Boy, as a head coach, you preach fourth quarter offense all year long, the importance of being able to finish out a game. This is a great example. They have secured this football, this drive. They've been able to convert on third downs, and they keep moving this clock. This is a clinic on how to run a 4-minute offense.
The Knights starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Oh, here comes the reverse. And the defense not fooled there. They stop him for no gain.
Well, the backside rules for a defense against the run are to check for the cutback, the counter, or reverse. That time they stayed home and were in perfect position. They were able to stop that reverse in its track.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
22.
And now the running back's got it again. And the defense smothers him for no gain. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Set for the kickoff here after adding to this big lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. To throw, it's Manning. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. A deep shot to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Off the play fake on first down. Back-to-back deep shots. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Texas, 21.
Bringing it out. It's Ashley. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the UCF offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5.
False start of offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Play action here on first down. Looking for the wide out. Grab down the middle. It's Burke. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss.
Boy, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Play fake, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Grab made by the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Scanning the field. It's Manning. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Running out of time in the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Chewing clock with the running game. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Oh, they've got him on the blitz.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they're set up at the 43. To throw, it's Manning. It's an out route, the catch made. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
What a catch! And the coach quickly calls timeout after the play, trying to hold on to as much time as possible.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The defense with more pre-snap movement. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass rush gets home. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. On another sack. This defense on fire. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession, you need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Well, this was a stunner. It's good.